closer look at student teachers.
And RHS basketball is on a roll heading into the sectional next week.
We are RHS.
And we are on the air.
Hi, I'm Darian Belcher.
And I'm Savannah Adams.
Almost all of us have had a student teacher in a class, but have you ever wondered why these future teachers have to be in our classes? Savannah Adams takes a closer look.
RHS is composed of teachers young and old, but today we're going to be focusing on the aspiring teachers-to-be who are responsible for bringing new faces and fresh teaching methods into our classrooms that will hopefully inspire students for years to come. Surely they're teaching us, but what are we teaching them?
So I chose teaching because I think history is really fun and important, and I wanted to bring my love for it to the classroom.
Well, I chose teaching because I've always thought I was a really fun guy, and, I thought maybe I can make school fun for some kids.
I chose to be a teacher because every time I got a new job, I always loved to train people, and teaching is basically training young adults for the real world.
I've learned a lot about being patient, and the same thing, I've really improved on opening my heart, being understanding, and just taking everything in stride.
It has taught me to question everything that teachers did to me while I was in high school.
Technology is evolving quickly around Richmond High School. Therefore, new adjustments are being made to make the classroom a much more suitable place for these kinds of advancements.
I love the amount of technology that RHS has, and I want to incorporate that into my classroom forever and always going forward. Of course, kids that have me in class know I have a no phone policy because I struggle with phones.
Cell phones, technology, everything revolves around technology now.
And due to these technological adjustments, student teachers have to tweak their disciplinary approaches and lesson plans constantly to keep their students engaged and attentive to both the lesson and their surroundings. Their learning will work best in their own classrooms while all the while learning from what has already failed.
I think I'll lower my voice a little bit. I think that would definitely help, because sometimes I get excited and my voice raises too high, and so like that, my voice just cracked. Sometimes my voice gets too high, and so if I lower it, students will be like, wow, he's in charge.
I'm trying to make sure that we're connecting everything we're learning about in the past, whether it be 5,000 years ago or even 50 years ago, that we're tying it to what's going on in today's society, what's going on in our history right now.
I really want to learn more history, honestly. I think it's fun because I'm not a historian yet, and so I think it's fun to learn history with the kids. And I'm accomplishing that by just teaching history every day, because students will ask questions. I'll be like, I don't know yet, dude. I'll let you know later.
My main goal was I wanted to keep an open mind and try as much stuff as I could in terms of what we're doing in the classroom, projects, all of those different types of assessments. And so just trying, and if it fails, that's okay, learning from it.
My main objective is to be the adult that I needed when I was in high school.
We close out Black History Month with the remembrance of a woman who recently passed away, was instrumental in getting NASA into space and to the moon. Katherine Johnson was a mathematician and physicist. She was the first African-American woman to be admitted to the University of West Virginia's graduate school to work on her master's degree in math. Her first jobs were as a teacher, but in 1953 she accepted a job at the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, which eventually becomes NASA in the late 1950s. She worked with a large group of women to do math calculations before the implementation of computers. She was so good at math she was eventually called upon to even check the calculations of computers. In 1961, she calculated the trajectory of Alan Shepard, the first American in space, and then again in 1962, she checked the computer calculations of Glenn's orbit around the Earth. Eventually, she'd be called on to calculate the Apollo 11 flight to the moon. Johnson passed away this past weekend at the age of 101 years old, but left behind an incredible legacy of work with some of our country's most memorable explorations into space.
This week, for our highlights on RHS, we flash back to last Friday when the RHS cheerleaders were invited on the WTHR Channel 13 in Indianapolis as Cheerleaders of the Week.
And welcome back to the world-famous Operation Basketball for the 28th consecutive year. It's time for Cheerleaders of the Week. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready, Richmond?
Richmond, take it away.
RHS. RHS is coming to defeat. The devils won't be stopped and we won't be beat. We'll put you to the test. Bring nothing but the best. We know who they are. WTHR. Straight to the top. You know who we are. RHS.
Nice job, Richmond, on Operation Basketball. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.
Congratulations, ladies, and that brings us to the Red Devil Sports Report.
As we gear up for the end of winter sports, 2 sports are entering the postseason over the next few days. First is RHS Gymnastics, who compete in the sectional tomorrow at Connorsville, looking to repeat their win from last year and make another trip to state. The girls are coming off a second-place finish at the NCC meet last weekend with big performances from Lizzie Ruger, Kinsey Boswell, and Aubrey Udy, including Lizzie Ruger's second-place vault. Good luck tomorrow at Connorsville. The meet starts at 11 a.m. if you want to go support our team. The boys basketball team found out who they'll be playing next week in the first round of the sectional, and it's Greenfield Central. The boys are carrying an 11-game win streak into the postseason after last night's win over Franklin County and hope to make it last much longer.
Hi, I'm Chris Ponder, and I'm going to be interviewing the basketball team and seeing how they feel about sectionals.
All right, I'm feeling good about coming into the sectional. We're on a good winning streak right now. I'm just looking to play good basketball and keep winning and make it out the sectional.
We've been playing good. We're on an 11-game win streak, and I feel like if I play my role and so does the rest of the team, and we play more as a team and play together, then we will have a great chance in the sectionals.
To be successful in sectionals, we're going to need to trust one another and stay bought into the system that's guided us on this win streak, and if we do that, we'll be fine.
We're going to win our sectional pretty easy, you know. As long as everybody keep doing what we doing, we keep working hard, believing in ourselves, y'all going to see us win this sectional. 2020, man, I'm out.
Future sectional champs in the house.
From On the Air, I'm Chris Ponder.
RHS plays on Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. in the Muncie Fieldhouse. Full session tickets for $10 will be available today and Monday from 11 to 1 or 3 to 4:30 from the RHS Athletics ticket booth at the Tiernan doors by the tennis court. Individual session tickets are available at the door. That's sports, and I'm Sakai Maitland.
Thanks, and good luck to gymnastics tomorrow and basketball next week. Now, here are the students who won a prize for no tardies last week. Alexis Balmer, Braden Ellison, Shelby Fine, Jesus Guzman Robles, Anthony Hamilton, Darius Hogg, Carissa Marshall, Najee Orr, Yoselin Santiago, and Scout Wampler.
Also, the winners of the $25 gift card for no tardies during the first 6 weeks grading periods are Jackson Amos, Angela Dewady, Caleb Hanger, and David Lucas.
Before we go, we want to alert you that we will not have a Friday show next week as we'll be involved in the National 10-Day Film Challenge competition.
We will still have the announcements on Tuesday and Thursday next.
That's our show. For On the Air, I'm Darian Belcher.
And I'm Savannah Adams.
Have a great weekend.